If I want to trigger my fear, is it a bad idea to go stay somewhere by myself and then get freaked out by noises and stuff around me?
Yeah, no, it's
bad?
good.
Okay.
But, again, experience it emotionally.
Yeah, because I stayed at Maury's place out at Mergen the other night.
Yeah.
The first night, I was fasting as well to sort of get into the emotions a bit more. And I was triggered really badly. I was watching one of your DVDs and you said something about the spirits and how they can manipulate you and stuff, and that just triggered something.
Yeah.
And then I went into my fear, but I was so fearful that I was kind of crying, but I didn't want to make noise. So I was feeling like I wanted to be aware of the sounds and stuff around me, because it was windy and it was really quite horrible, and I was in the dark and I didn't want to turn the lights on. So I thought, I wanted to turn the lights on, but I thought, no, I need to stay in this fear longer. Was what I did the best thing?
Yeah, that's good. Stay in the fear. What I do too is I just long for God to help me stay. Now that I'm in the emotion, stay in it as long as possible. So I want to stay in that emotion as long as possible. And the other thing with fear to always remember, by the way, when you're dealing with fear-based feelings, breathe diaphragmatically. Just try to stay breathing. Breathing is part of the releasing process. If you can breathe during fear, you're releasing a lot of the terror, because what terror does is lock you up with your breath. That's how you lock it down. So it's very important to breathe.
Looking back on that night, I don't think I was breathing properly.
Right, yeah.
So would that just mean that I wouldn't sort of access the fear?
Well, you would have accessed some through what you've done, but you need to go deeper and just breathe. There'll be more of it there.
And then would that have been like a childhood fear, or?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't necessarily be something below that, or?
No, there are childhood fears associated with spirits. Spirits that you saw when you were little that were in a dark place. Yeah,
because I was getting freaked out, like with the doors to other rooms, and I couldn't see into the rooms, and I was looking around and I was looking under the bed and I'm thinking, ah!
These are very childhood emotions.
Yeah.
And so the key is to allow yourself to feel those emotions as you're working your way through it.
And to breathe.
Yeah, and to breathe.
I'll know that next time.
And to breathe, yeah. Always breathe while you're doing it. Many of you will have these emotions, right? So you'll have these emotions of fear and terror about it.